need a ring and a trophy. As best as I am. There's no need in keeping it local. I can drop it to D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of fast talk. We call ourselves making it.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins and the Dallas Cowboys. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. His first carry of the game. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a run with Geis. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Yeah.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, now Haskins. Open man is Thielen, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards. On first down, this is Geis. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Geis. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
What the fuck you doing? Why you sit on that rope?
These shorter gains turn into bigger runs.
You're supposed to sit on that rope.
Throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Oh, you got to get that, Collins.
Incomplete, a 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Prescott to throw it.
What? Bro, Matt been working me a lot lately, bro. This shit is crazy, bro.
Cowboys. Michael Gallup, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Great corner route there, not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
He still missed.
No good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
That nigga was supposed to catch a pick. He ain't catch it.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to.
There he goes, right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Oh, wow.
This is taken in. It's complete.
Good move, dog.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
I don't know how he be getting off the line on my corner like that, bro. I ain't even pressing him.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct it all.
Yeah, I was in, man.
Down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers.
Nigga, that's Tre'Davious White on him.
Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, niggas, speed ain't up there.
Pretty good return here.
I'm about to just watch that shit from now on. That's how you just be getting them lucky ass joints.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there. Good for a Redskin first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Geis. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
They really be respecting these D-linemen, dog.
And it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on second down. Haskins, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. They'll run with Geis. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. This is Geis. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. He'll check it down to Geis. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job of limiting that and keeping him from the first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Geis. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. On the ground, it's Geis. And they'll get him down right about the 20. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Clinton Dix.
I don't see how that. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, bro.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him. I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
3rd and long for Prescott. And that is incomplete.
That's good defense right there, boy.
To force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start on the ground with Geis. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. On 3rd and 2, Haskins. He's got a 1st down and inside the midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A Redskin 1st down. The pickup 15 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Haskins now 8 of 11 in this 1st half. He's got it 1st and 10.
Oh, get out of here.
Defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
2nd and 10 now. Haskins. Now that'll be
Son, what's up with this?
Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
Run it.
There he goes, left side.
No, every single game now they give me some bullshit like that, bro. This shit is annoying.
The Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now Zerline on to add
That shit wild, bro.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. He goes 95 yards to the house on the kick return. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's
a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this 1st half. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Now it's Haskins.
Oh, you got to get that.
Seconds now. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And boy, this Redskin
it's 21-18.
Now they stop him behind the line again. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield.
That shit gonna be
and
tough.
Find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench.
Nah.
But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Well, this throw caught left side, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down. Haskins now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Now a 1st down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. From midfield now, Haskins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. From the gun, it's Haskins. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line. Back to the ground game now with Geis. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Haskins. Dancing to his left. Haskins.
Come on.
And he lost the football.
Thank you.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is
Matt knew they owed me for that pick 6. Matt knew they owed me for that pick 6. They said, here you go.
Or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Oh, come on, wrong.
Picked up by the
Threw it to the wrong nigga, man.
That's now a second interception.
I threw it under. I thought I threw it under. Hit the wrong button.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? He's having to run with a running back or a tight end. In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. In on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. Call it a gain of 7, and it gives him a new set of downs.
It was niggas over there. That ain't make no sense.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam down.
And now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Watch the safety creep. There we go, kill.
Here's Elliott. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Here we go, 46. I got you.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Come on, QB, come on.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott.
Bruh, that's a pick. Come on, man. Like, don't do me dirty like that, but I definitely hit trying.
Give them credit. They knew if they wanted to dial up on 4th, they executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out.
Oh, man, be working, bro. I'm telling you.
Reaching the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. No dice this go around. He's hit behind and taken down. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards. Here's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Prescott.
Don't let me click onto my mind like this.
Touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. The number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Here's a throw.
Bro, there's no way I got a jukebox, and every time I juke, this nigga catching me, bro. There's no way. Shit, I'm knowing this shit.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Redskins.
Every time I fucking juke this nigga tackle. Shit don't make no sense.
Offensively after having time to talk it over. And the blitz does come.
And then he, come on.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. Open man is Sims.
Oh my
He's got it. And Sims lost it. He lost the football. And the Cowboys have recovered. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position.
They fucked me over. 3 games in a row.
Win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Throwing here, Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball?
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darius Price with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. As his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. McManus's point after is good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
This is all the time.
All the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Buying time to his left. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here.
I'm calling a timeout. They ain't let me call a timeout. This game.
And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick.
Nah, bro, he went to the field goal joint. I'm trying to call a timeout. They didn't let me do it.
We're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
I don't know, bro. All I know is he kicked the field goal. I couldn't do nothing, bro.
It won't continue in the extra period.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Yeah, he picked the field goal, believer.
We had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it, because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward, and it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses, because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. On play action, Prescott. He sets the fire deep. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up. But in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10.
That's a pick. They find any way to win this game for this nigga, Mo. That is a pick.
So 3rd down coming up. And Charles, I guess the question
bruh,
where does 4 down?
Bruh, how is that not a pick, bruh? After all these picks this nigga been getting, bruh, I sit there, wait for him to throw, and I don't get a pick, bruh. Come on, man.
You know what your play calls are. What do you have that you think you're
Like, this game just don't want me to win, bro. That's just what it is right now.
I think anything under 4th and 5, they'll think about going for it.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Well done by the defense. They did their job here in overtime.
Boy, did they ever, because now it's 4th and really long. So if you do decide to go for it, people think you might be a little bit on the nuts side, don't they? But guess what? If I did decide to go for it, I'd call something deep. I'd throw a deep pass and hope that the defense didn't remember to just knock it down. If they intercept it, it's almost like a great punt and helps out your defense with field position.
Here's Geis. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. He'll have a first down and more past the 20 as they'll finally stop him at the 23-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Haskins to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete. I know there may be temptation to go for it here in overtime, but you have to punt the football.
I like how emphatic you are about it, because I know the tendency is, as a player, let's go get this thing. You're actually telling your coach, come on, coach, we can get it. We have that play call. And the head coach has to remember, that play call likely isn't there.
Fuck out of here.
Punt it away. Be smart.
Trust your defense.
Trust him.
Like that sure did.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Neither team scored yet. Now we go to sudden death. Next points win this game.
How about the tension right now? It is ratcheted up, isn't it? I mean, now.
And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never brought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott.
What? Bruh, come on, man. I can't be more than what I was. This shit. That's a corner, bruh. Bruh. This shit crazy how they working me this game over there.
At the 36.
I guess he want the W, bro.
Prescott from the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This nigga still threw the ball.
And now it's 2nd down.
That's crazy,
so it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zerline. And a timeout coming in here with just 7 seconds remaining in the extra session. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zerline. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the upright.
Oh, my goodness, man.
We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about. A long field goal to win it. So definitely not a gimme. So there was tension all the way through until the ball went through the post.
But it did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins. So for the Cowboys, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time.
Thank you.